Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a deep cleaning of my kitchen. I'm going to be cleaning out the refrigerator and wiping it down, and then wiping down all of my cabinets and counters, and cleaning the oven and the microwave. But I hope y'all enjoy this video and it gives you some motivation, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So right now I'm just showing you all an overview of everything. This is the refrigerator, and then I'm going to show the rest of the kitchen before we get into this. So the windowsill here is just dirt and probably like bugs and stuff. I'm not sure. Might be food, who knows. But then over here is some ants, because we got ants. We get ants about every year, and that's where they come in underneath the windowsill there. And so they're just, it's where they've died and stuff. And I just haven't wiped them down. So this is the vent above the stove, just showing y'all how greasy and dirty it is. I don't know if you can really tell, but it was, because it's been a while since I cleaned the kitchen really good, and it really needed it. Now I'm just showing y'all the stove and the oven. It was really bad too, and had burnt food and spilt food and stuff, and all the same thing in the oven. I did have an oven liner, but I threw it away because I've had it for a while, so I need to get some new ones. But I wanted to clean it before I got some. And then up there's some dirt because we're having dusted. So I'm just showing y'all everything close up. And then the microwave, it really needs to be cleaned too. So I'm just showing y'all that too. So I'm going to start off doing my refrigerator and just filling the sink up with some hot soapy water. And then going to take everything out of the fridge and start wiping it all down. and wiped down. Now I'm just taking a dry rag and drying everything before I put everything back in here. So I'm just showing y'all an after view of everything after it's been cleaned and wiped down. Like, it had barbecue sauce on the side over there, and then just dirt and stuff in the fridge. So I got all that cleaned. And then I'm going to move on to the next thing. So now I'm just going to put some hot soapy water in the microwave and let that run for about 5 minutes. And while that's doing that, I'm going to clean off the counter over here and put stuff away. Like the wax melt that my sister gave me, the pumpkin, and then some wax melts with it. And then go through papers and put stuff where it goes. And then I'm going to move everything off this side and wipe it all down really good. So I'm just showing y'all this apple of how dirty it was. And the only thing that we put in there is them 2 sets of keys. And then go wipe down the knife blocks and move everything off the counter over here. And I was checking to see if my utensil holder need to be cleaned, but it was okay. And I'm just going to wipe the other ones down also. So I'm just spraying it with some disinfectant spray, and then I'm going to take a wet rag and wipe it down, and then also take a disinfectant wipe and wipe it down again also to make sure it's nice and clean, and then also dry it before I put everything back. I'm just showing you an after shot after everything's been cleaned and put back. Even wiped off the salt and pepper shakers. Now moving back to the microwave, I'm just taking a rag and wiping it out. They're going to wipe off the plate thing and then set it to the side and then wipe the rest of the microwave out. This is after the microwave's been cleaned and wiped down. And then I'm going to move my microwave and my mixer because I'm going to clean back behind there in that corner. And wipe that down real good. Spray it with my disinfectant spray and wipe it down with wipes also. And then put everything back. Now moving on to my oven, just taking my oven racks out, and I'm going to spray it with Easy Off oven cleaner and I let it sit overnight because it was getting late and everything, and we had to cook supper. So I just let it sit, and then I'm going to move on to the windowsill here, get all the dirt and stuff off, and then dust it with my Indust and wipe it all down. Now I'm over here where the ants were at and just wiping all that off, and then I'm going to wipe down my cabinets and clean my window. Now I'm just putting my dish mat back and my dish drainer. Then I noticed that my silverware holder thing was dirty, so I cleaned it out. Now I'm going to wipe the vent off above my stove. It was greasy and dirty from cooking and everything. Then I also cleaned the little vent underneath of it, the grease catcher, whatever it's called. I also cleaned that, but it wasn't too bad. I'm just showing you an after shot of it. Like I said, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but I'm just showing you anyways. Now I'm just going to take my Indust and wipe off the cabinets up here above the stove and the counters. And then I'm also going to take my Swiffer duster and dust up around the ceiling and everything. So it's the next day, and I'm just starting off well in my oven, wiping it out, and just using hot soapy water and an old sponge and gloves. And then I'm going to take some paper towels and dry it all out. And then once I have it all cleaned out, I'll clean my oven racks. And I do this every so often. I put cooking oil on them to help them slide in and out of the oven, because they sometimes get stuck or whatever. Because I don't know how old this oven is, because it was here when we moved in. And so a couple years ago, my boyfriend, he put cooking oil on them, and it's worked. So we do that every so often. And then also I will preheat my oven to 350 and let it cook all the chemical off for about 30 minutes also. So I'm just showing y'all how I put on the cooking oil on the oven racks after I clean this one. And then I'm going to go and put that one back in there and then work on the next oven rack. So now I'm just showing you an after view of the oven. It's not sparkling clean, but it's way cleaner than it was. Because like I said, it has old stains on there because I don't know how old this oven is. And then now I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. And while that's doing that, I'm going to clean my stove top. So I'm just dumping out the water here from cleaning out the oven. And then I'm also going to clean my gloves and rinse out my bucket. I'm going to dry it out, and then I'll do my stove. So I'm just using the stovetop cleaner, and then I'll take my little sponge that came in that kit and the razor blade, and I spread the cleaner all around and take the razor blade to help scrape off the burnt on food. I really like this little kit. I need to get a new razor blade and sponge though, and then I'll take a disinfectant wipe and wipe it all down to get the residue off, and then a paper towel to dry it all off. I'm just showing you an after shot of the stove, how clean it is, and then now I'm going to wipe down my refrigerator and my dishwasher with my stainless steel wipes. So I'm just showing y'all an after shot of the dishwasher and the refrigerator. But that's going to be the end of this video. It took me 2 days to do this. But I hope y'all enjoyed it and it gave you some motivation. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.